What questions should I ask a financial advisor before I give them my hard-earned money to manage? How will they evaluate your full financial picture? So, income, spending, assets, debts, taxes, insurance, and even goals. You want more than just a summary of accounts. You're going to want an answer that shows that they are thinking about how everything works together to maximize your income over the life of your retirement. How often the plan is reviewed and updated. Retirement plans should be reviewed annually at minimum, and more frequently whenever life or market shift meaningfully. Ask for a sample plan. A serious planner can show you a documented, understandable example of a plan for someone in a very similar situation. A generic plan tells you nothing. The sample plan must be for someone with similar goals, assets, and constraints. How they evaluate Social Security timing, including break-even points, survivor benefits, and the trade-offs of claiming early versus waiting. Make sure that you're talking about Social Security as part of the retirement plan, not as an isolated decision. How they do forward tax planning, including Roth conversions, bracket management, and withdrawal strategies to minimize the taxes on required minimum distributions or those RMDs. How they design retirement income, including which accounts to use, in what order, and how they manage the risk of a bad market early in retirement. This last part is the most important. What the response to the questions of what would you do if, or how do you prepare for the market being down 20% in one of my first few years of retirement? And how do you ensure that my retirement plan will support me if it needs to last 30 years instead of 20? How they handle life transitions, including widowhood, divorce, illness, inheritances, or early retirement, and ask them for real examples. You're going to find out really quick if there's someone that actually understands planning or if they're just pushing products. How they're compensated in one plain sentence, including the percentage of assets, commission, or hybrid. And most importantly, do they earn commissions or referral payments for recommending certain products? Ask about the layered costs, such as fund expense ratios, platform fees, insurance costs, and transaction charges, not just the headline advisory fee. Ask them to put the full fee explanation in writing. If they won't put something in writing, such as how they get compensated, it's a red flag. Grab your money and run.